going on, y'all? It's Drew with this and the third podcast, and today what's going on, y'all? It's Drew with this and the third podcast, and today I will be continuing our segment of explaining, breaking down the universal laws. So today I'm going to be talking about the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Okay. So firstly, I just want to kind of say my brief piece on this law, and I kind of want to talk about how I came to the epiphany of this law. Okay, so freshman year before summer, I was doing a bit of research on sexual energy. Okay, just trying to learn different things about sexual energy, what it is, um, how to hone in on it, just sexual energy, right? So when I was doing my research, I came to the epiphany of a couple things. One being that energy goes nowhere, if that makes sense. Like energy is only always in motion. Like energy is always in motion. There's no such thing as lack of energy, breaking energy down. Like that same energy that you have when you're mad is the same exact energy that you have when you're happy, if that makes sense. Like that desire, that like fiery, like how you feeling inside, like both of those energies are just positive and negative, but they're both energy. Like you're always in energy, you're always in motion at all times. Okay. So as energy, we have the power to change any condition in our lives. So with that being said, by producing a higher vibration, you can consume and transform lower vibrations and lower energies. So by understanding that this sexual energy like build up that I have right now within me, for example, I'm just speaking how I came to this epiphany, how I came to my conclusion of the transmutation of energy. By me having this fiery kind of desire to recreate, for example, or have sex, um, if I take that energy that I have and I use it towards creating, my chase for women and for just wanting that female just lust, I can transmute that energy from that to creativity, to creating something, okay? And that's kind of how I got that little like taste of transmutation of energy, because I realized like, dang, when I take a step back and I stop trying to use all my energy on impressing other people, doing what other people want me to do, or chasing women, when I kind of like transmute that energy into myself, I started to see real changes in myself fast, like really fast. And that's like kind of how I realized, like, all right, this is how you transmute your energy from outward into inward. So, with the law of perpetual transmutation, it states, as energy, we have the power to change any condition in our lives. Producing a higher vibration consumes and transforms lower ones. This means we can change the energies of our life by understanding and applying the principles that will produce change. Okay. So, just to kind of sum that up into what that means is that we are energy, right? We're always in motion and we are energy. We have the power to take this energy that we're at, whatever that may be, and transform it and use it into different things, because as humans, we are what we focus on. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy is what that energy, like, for example, if I'm focusing on writing this right now, writing, my energy is going into this right now. Like my energy is not on my phone, it's not on the sink, it's not on the light, it's on this right here. So I'm putting my energy into this. I'm transmuting my energy into this, right? But let's say for whatever reason your desires are, or what you focus on is smoking, like, or let's say going out. You're gonna find a way always to go out, because that's what your energy is. Like your energy is going out. You want to go out. So you're gonna find a way to go out, whether that may be somebody invites you last minute, or you get invited to something later on in the week. But you're going to go out. You know what I'm saying? So once we kind of understand that what we are our energy. So once we understand that and we take control of that. But firstly, you have to understand that we are energy, though. You have to understand that I have that power to really manifest what I want if I really focus 100% on it, right? So it also says producing a higher vibration consumes and transforms lower ones, okay? So lower vibrations being lust, greed, hostility. What else we got here? I got a whole list of low vibrational things, right? I'm gonna really teach y'all. Let's see. I think it was lust, greed, hostility. Damn, where they at? Sorry, y'all, I got a notebooks. A lot of things actually. Lust, hostility, greed, self-indulgence, self-seeking, vanity, pride, doubt, beliefs and assumptions based on fear and delusion, right? Once you produce a higher vibration on those things, you'll be able to transform those things into higher things, okay? You'll be able to focus, like the opposite of lust would probably be what, love? You would say love, like hostility, comfort, greed, selflessness. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll start to be able to transform those lower energies, those lower vibrations that you have into higher things. But you have to realize that you have that energy. Like you're the one creating that energy, whether that be something good or something bad. This means we can change the energies in our life by understanding and applying the principles that will produce change. Okay. So understanding that my actions, once I take the energy, like it's so funny because all these universal laws are really connected. Like once you take that energy and devote it into something that's serving you or doing something for you, you're going to start to obviously get that law of attraction, that law of compensation, reap the benefits of what you're doing. I got another little piece for y'all that I want to read. It says the law of perpetual transmutation. This law explains that everything in the universe that we can see, hear, smell, taste, or touch together with our emotion is the manifestation of energy in various levels of vibration. So we're also going to go over another law, the law of vibration. But this is pretty much just saying that everything around us is connected. And it's like when you really get into it, you kind of get creeped out by this stuff because of how like just real it is. Like this is our world. Like, and it's kind of giving you the steps to understand the things of our world. So for example, my phone right now is giving off a vibration. You know what I'm saying? This is giving off a vibration. This is giving off a vibration. Everything around us is giving off a vibration, okay? And we're all in touch with it in our own right, whatever that may be to us. The universe as a whole and in its parts has its existence on an ocean of motion. Motion is the only thing that is constant. Change is energy's only attribute, and because of it comes all that is apparent to our material senses. Energy is in a constant state of transmission and transmutation. I told y'all, energy is always in motion at all times. It is the cause and effect of itself and can neither be created nor destroyed. This law explains the creative process. It also explains prayer. Prayer is the movement that takes place between spirit and form with and through you. Okay? So pretty much it's stating that this energy that you have, this energy within you, you can transmute it to different things, okay? And once you are doing that, once you're able to do that, you're able to put into motion physical, real life things in your life. But it's like you have to take that action and that transmute of the emotion to do or to transform your focus onto something different, you know? So I hate to even talk like this, but like when people have a strong focus on maybe like a car crash or something like that, right? When people constantly in their words say things like, damn, I'm gonna have a car crash, or these people can't drive, or you know what I'm saying? Like people don't know what they're doing on the road, right? You're automatically putting out into the universe these type of things to happen, right? The energy that you're putting out, you do receive back, right? And I'm gonna tie this all together. So the law explains that the non-physical level of life is always moving into physical form. the physical level of life is the manifestation of the non-physical. So when you saying certain things, you're putting it out there into the universe. The universe hears that, it acknowledges that, right? And then it starts to align things in your physical world to happen, to just align with the energy that it's attracting. And if you're giving out bad energy, or if you're giving out energy of a car crash, that car crash may not even happen to you, but a car crash will probably happen. And that's be so crazy, but just by you having that energy of something, you're transmuting 100% that full energy of something into this action. It will come to fruition. And I really want to talk about briefly how I realized this happened to me. So I was having this conversation with somebody, right? And I was really upset. I was really, really upset. Like when they was first talking to me, I really didn't want to listen to nothing they were saying. I was just upset. Like I was furious. And I could really feel that within myself. I was like, I was real like jittery. I was crying. I was just upset. I was mad. I was angry. And then, all right, we back the camera down, y'all. But like I was saying, I was in the conversation and I was so frustrated. I was so angry. Like I was just furious. Like I could feel it. Like I couldn't even really listen to what the other person was saying, or it's like I couldn't convey my message properly, and I couldn't receive anything that the person was really saying. Like I really didn't care. Like it was going in one ear and out the other, just because I was so angry. I was pacing back and forth. I was just frustrated. I was angry, and I realized that like build up that like that build up of energy that I had within myself, right? But then about 10 minutes later, after just not even talking, after being left alone, after being allowed to really sit with that energy that I had almost felt like I felt energized. But it's because I was energized, but I was energized with like a bad energy. Not a bad energy, but like a I was energized for the wrong reasons. I was energized because I was frustrated. But then once that emotion faded away from the energy, I still had the energy left there, but it was just like lingering. And I realized once I started to do a little bit of research about sexual energy is that like you can transmute energy into anything. Like when the energy that you have towards chasing a girl, you can transmute that energy into money, your career. You know what I'm saying? And this is pretty much what the law is talking about. Like that, this energy that you have inside you, you can transmute it to anything that you want. Your manifestations, your goals that you have, even the things that you don't want to happen, but you always speak on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go broke. I don't want to be mad. I don't want to this, even though you constantly speak on them, but you say you don't want them to happen. That's not how it works. But even the things that you don't want to happen, when you put your energy towards those things, like it's those things start to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy that you have towards your phone, that could be transmuted into a book. You know what I'm saying? That's how energy transmutation works. Like it doesn't just go from having all this energy to be on my phone all the time to now I don't have energy at all. Like I have energy to be on my phone, but this energy that I have to be on my phone, I could transmute it into exercising. And now every time I want to get on my phone, I'm just gonna go exercise. Or now every time that I want to be on my phone, I pick up a book. And that's how you transmute the energy from one thing to another. And then that's how the things around you start to change because you start to take little conscious actions, the law of action, into your aligned goals and your aligned desires and your aligned dreams. So really, once you start to really put all of the underlying principles together with these different type of laws, you'll really understand how easy it is to manifest. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. I'm Jew with this and the third, and I'm out.